Yo, what's up everybody, your boy TFG. I'm back for another reaction today, guys. And as you can see from the title above, this is not going to be a Ruby fight today, guys. But don't worry, the next video will be. And yeah, this is going to be a Watch Mojo reaction today, guys. Haven't done them, I've been doing them less frequently. But I said, you know what, might as well. This one looked like a great list. It caught my eye. I was like, you know what, let's react to it. This is top 10 anime villains who had justifiable motives. Now, come on, we all watch this anime, like we all watch this certain anime. And sometimes we thought maybe the villain's not that evil, maybe his motive is okay, you know what I mean? And on the thumbnail, I think they had what's his name again, Stain from My Hero Academia. And yeah, I remember when Stain, the arc of Stain, when it was like airing back then, a lot of people were talking about his motives. Like, this guy, he's not really an evil guy. He just wanted, I forgot what his motive was, but he's obviously going to be on this list, so I'm going to remember. But yeah, we're gonna see what his motive was, see where he ranks on this list, and which other anime shows they're gonna have on here. So yeah, before we get into this video, guys, please make sure to subscribe. As you know, road to 500 subscribers, and we're closing in on 400. We've got 5 subscribers left, guys. I really appreciate all the support you've done, so let's keep it going. So yeah, let's get straight into it.
Terrible execution. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible execution. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks
like from Death
anime
Note.
Villains who had justifiable motives. Before
he's not
begin,
evil.
We publish new content every
but
day, so be sure to
he went
subscribe
psycho.
to our
I
channel
don't know.
and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
I think they're gonna have
For
light.
this list, we're looking
Like
at
from Death
anime
Note,
villains
definitely
driven
in the
by
top 5.
understandable reasons.
He's top 5.
In a different timeline, these antagonists could have been heroes. Please note spoilers will be unavoidable for the included series.
It's unlikely, but if by chance this thing is for real, I have to test it one more time. In which case, it should probably be another criminal.
Number 10, Shogo Makishima. Psychopath.
I watched Psychopath, but I heard it's good.
His free will has been stripped from the equation.
In this alternate reality, the civil system acts as the judge,
this guy
jury,
looks
and
crazy.
executioner, capable of determining a person's crime coefficiency before any actual wrongdoings are carried out. This law enforcement enterprise.
You see, I told you this guy's crazy.
Entire civilization.
You see how much crimes he
Here's a
committed?
good conversation starter. How do we define criminal? Maybe that dominator you're holding. Shall we allow the civil system, that which governs it, to decide what I am?
Despite embodying the cruelest traits imaginable,
I don't get it. Is he
Shogo
a criminal?
Makishima lives free of civil scrutiny, a fact that convinces the villain to destroy the obviously flawed system.
Crime coefficient 0.
Yeah, man.
Basically, Makishima's goal is to liberate the nation from Sybil's authoritative control and force people to start scrutinizing their own behavior.
We all live in our own little cell, and the system tames us by giving each of us our personal serenity.
If it was not for all the senseless murder, Makishima would be almost inspirational.
Yuki, no!
Okay. He's gonna kill her. 100%.
Number 9, Stain.
Number
My
9?
Hero Academia.
Okay.
I was testing your motives.
Wow, that shocked me.
People always show their true colors when on the verge of death.
Improving society.
I like Stain, he was a
one
good character.
dead pro hero at a time.
That's fine, I'll open your eyes, heroes.
He died, didn't he?
You'll see the world that you've created.
Garnering a reputation as a violent vigilante, Stain detests the way society has commercialized and
he really looked up
concept of
to
a
All Might.
hero.
The word hero has lost all meaning in this society. The world is overrun by fakes and criminals like you who chase petty dreams. They must all be purged.
In the villain's
Yeah,
mind,
he was
All
tough,
Might is
but-
the only one who embodies the altruistic and pure traits required to be accepted as a true hero, and believes that everyone else is only interested in using their quirks to gain power, fame, or riches.
Well, he's not lying.
Everything
A lot of
that
them
I
are.
do is to create a stronger society.
Determined to eliminate
He went
fake heroes,
mental. He went
Stain
cray-cray in
seems
the end.
aware these actions are
I think he went so
undoubtedly
cray-cray
wrong.
he died. I
However,
don't know.
the
How
villain
did he die
believes such
exactly?
measures are necessary for the greater good.
Look.
There is only one man I'll let kill me.
Yep.
He is a true hero.
Even Endeavor got shook.
All Might is worthy.
Number 8, Shishio Makoto.
Rurouni
Rurouni
Kenshin, okay.
Kenshin.
If you're strong, you live, and if you're weak, you die.
Appointed as Kenshin's successor by the Meiji
I watched the
government,
anime, but
Shishio Makoto
of course it's like one of the
assassinated
old-time classics,
anyone
right?
deemed to be a threat to the regime.
The entire reason he accepted the role as the manslayer in the shadows was to demonstrate his talents and make the higher-ranking imperialists aware of his existence.
The swordsman was invaluable during the Boshin War, but the government realized Shishio knew too much and needed to be eliminated.
His body was
okay.
scorched from head to toe, but Makoto Shishio stayed alive. Since then,
Oh, this
he's
guy I've
become a
seen
demon of
before. Yeah, the one
revenge.
covered in a
Burned
million
alive by the
bandages.
samurai's so-called allies, Shishio somehow managed to survive.
Shishio.
Understandably upset by this turn of events, Shishio dedicated the next decade to plotting the government's downfall.
It's finally time for us to take this country. Tomorrow at 11:59, we will commence the Kyoto Grand Fire Project and be on our path to victory!
Now, in all fairness, Shishio was always ruthless, sadistic, and power-hungry.
See,
Even
that's
if
the problem, you
betrayal
see,
never occurred, the villain
They
might
have to
still
be a bit correct. Like,
eventually
you see these
try to
people with
seize
the
the
good
throne.
motives.
Power belongs to the
They have to be a bit, you know,
It
cray
belongs
on the
to me
side.
alone. Taking
Such
over
thing.
this country is my right by natural law.
Number 7, Kyubey. Puella Magi, Madoka Magica.
We never imagined there could be a world where each individual had their own set of emotions, yet still managed to coexist with one another.
What is a magical girl anime without an adorable mascot? As a deconstruction of the genre,
What? So you're telling
Puella
me
Magi, Madoka Magica
the character's
subverts
about that
expectations
cat-looking thing?
by villainizing the
What
sentient
motive does the cat
flesh
have?
who originally
Okay.
endows the girls with magical powers as a way to fight witches.
I want you to make contracts with me and become magical girls!
Belonging to an
Wow.
emotionless species known as the Incubators, Kyubey's true goal is to transform magical girls into witches, as this produces a great deal of energy that can be harnessed to postpone the universe's destruction.
Please don't
Okay, so you
misunderstand our
want to save the
intentions.
universe? Okay.
We don't do what we do because we harbor ill will towards the human race.
I wonder if they're gonna put
Everything
light
we've done is
in
to
Death Note.
prolong the life of the universe.
Kyubey is beyond
Pretty
detestable,
interesting
but
list so
the
far.
Incubators are genuinely striving to protect everything.
So, if you
Okay.
ever feel like dying for the sake of the universe, call me. I'll be waiting.
Number 6, Shinobu Sensei.
Yu Hakusho, another classic that I have not watched.
His universe was cut and dry, black and white. Demons were evil, so he
Bro,
had to
does this guy
destroy
have a
them.
du-
And that's when he saw what
There's
changed.
a dummy.
A former spirit detective, Chapter Black Saga's
Have to have that one
antagonist
weird character.
rigidly believed in one
Just have
universal
to-
truth.
This guy
Humans
kicked a
are
Kamehameha,
innately
what's
good,
that?
while demons are born evil.
You've come to me like countless before you with selfish and spiteful souls. And just like them, you've been judged.
Driven by this narrow worldview, Shinobu Sensei thoughtlessly slaughtered countless demons. But this all changed when the Black Angel stumbled upon a ritual where humans pointlessly tortured demons for entertainment.
There, in that room, Sensui fell into a rage and murdered every human at that feast.
What?
Unable to accept this revelation
he's not
and
human?
overwhelmed by guilt
Sorry if I don't
due to
understand it, guys.
possibly killing
Comment below
numerous
to
innocent
anyone.
demons, Sensui's
Yeah,
mind
comment below to
shattered
let me
into
know what's
various
fully going on.
personalities as a means
So what,
to
the demons
cope.
killing the humans? I don't get
Created
it.
the others to bear the brunt of that trauma. And ever since, he escaped from personality to personality, searching for answers to the dilemmas that plague his soul.
On the surface, Sensui wished to trigger the apocalypse, but the villain's true goal was to seek atonement by dying at the hands of a demon.
Dying by demon hands, I could then make penance for my sins.
Number 5,
Okay.
Lord Genome,
Gurren
Gurren
Lagann.
Lagann.
This world that I have created is the only path to ensure
I
humanity's
love the big animes.
survival. You and
Never
your
expected a
friends
lot of
have
the big
strayed
animes.
from that path, and I cannot allow that to continue. For humanity's sake.
Stuck between a rock
As you guys know,
and
I've not
ending
watched
waves
Gurren
of
Lagann, but
powerful
I heard it's a
aliens
10 out of
seeking
10
to
series.
eradicate humanity, the Spiral King decided to prioritize
I don't know, guys.
salvation
I could
above
just not get
anything
into
else.
mecha
Ignorance
anime.
is such a frightening thing. You might believe yourselves to be fighting on the side of righteousness, but I am the one who is truly protecting this world.
As long as the last few remaining
yeah, he got some
colonies
ring on ice.
remained underground, the anti-spirals agreed to not completely wipe out humanity. Consequently, Lord Genome established a tyrannical army to slaughter anyone who pierced through the surface.
Think what you will of me, but I was trying to preserve humanity as a species. I
Okay.
did this by maintaining
He
a
did
bare
things
minimum
ruthlessly and tried to
population
preserve humanity.
underground.
Okay, okay.
During Gurren Lagann's initial episodes, the Spiral King comes across as a power-hungry dictator desperate to
Bro,
subjugate
this guy's
any and all people.
bulky,
By
bro.
the end of the series, Lord Genome is regarded as a valuable ally in the war against the anti-spirals.
Let me join this fight, though my body is temporary.
I would be honored. Number 4, Squealer, from the New World.
You never heard of this anime.
私、塩やアブコロニーの総条役を務めます。スクイーラと申します。
Funny name.
This monster rat is the living embodiment of Do Not Judge a Book by its cover.
お怪我はありませんか、神様。
Taking place in a universe populated by a tiny portion of superpowered humans who outlasted everyone else, From the New World boils down to a war between humans and suppressed creatures known as queerats. As the leader of the revolt, Squealer talks about craving equality for all races, but believes such a feat cannot be accomplished if humans were allowed to live.
そこから脱したいと願うのは当然のことではないですか。我々は高度な知識を持った存在です。あなた方と比べても何が劣るとこ
So
ろ
they treated these
The anime's
creature-looking
final
guys like
episode reveals
really bad.
queerats are actually ordinary humans whose DNA was forcibly mutated, and Squealer wished to destroy a cruel regime built on lies.
So he got turned into this. Damn, that's one transformation, bro.
Number 3, Light Yagami.
Okay.
Death Note.
I don't know about that. I mean, from what you're telling me, it sounds like
I knew he was gonna be on it.
than they are, but I don't want to be compared to a
I mean, like, look, at the beginning, I actually
Absolute
thought he was
power
doing this.
corrupts,
I mean,
absolutely.
even to the end.
And that is before a magical death-granting
But
book
where
is
Light
added
went
to the
wrong,
equation.
because I know, like, obviously I watched Death Note, and where Light went wrong, I think, is where
this world is rotting.
he was killing all the people involved in the police,
The son of a detective
because he had to get
and
through them
loved
to get
by
to the
all,
criminals, right?
Light Yagami sought to
That's
use
where he
the
went a
Death
bit
Note's
wrong.
power to
But he
forge a
had
world
to, but
free of
you see,
crime
you have to,
or
but look,
injustice.
that's where you go
My
wrong.
plan is to create an ideal new world free from evil and all
Yeah,
criminals.
yeah.
And I intend
I
to
remember,
reign
I
as a
think,
god in that world for a very long
when
time.
he took so
Initially, the
many
protagonist
criminals out, I
only
think
writes
like
down the
the
names
criminal
of
activity
people
dropped by
deemed
like
to
I don't
be
know how
evil,
much, a lot.
putting aside whether
in
such
that
a
world.
decision should be left to a teenage boy.
I still haven't read the new
Light's
Death Note
utilitarian
spin-off
motives steadily
manga.
subside in
They say
favor
it's
of
really good.
ruthless
Yeah, he killed him, I
self-preservation.
remember him.
Yagami. Farewell.
While Light manages to significantly
Bro, this guy
reduce the
killed
world's crime rate,
thousands. Probably,
this
I don't know,
outcome was
million? I don't know.
achieved by instilling widespread fear
I
rather
remember
than
seeing-
promoting a sense of justice.
That was a meme.
As planned.
Just this.
Number 2, The Principality
two.
of Xeon. Mobile Suit Gundam
Mobile Suit Gundam, okay.
series.
Who's number one? Let's see.
Despite regular comparisons to the Nazis, this nation's
Wow.
initial goal
Well,
was
they're supposed to be the
essentially
Nazis.
complete opposite of an oppressive regime. Succumbing to a heart attack seconds before announcing the autonomous Republic of Munzo's liberation from the Earth Federation, Xeon Zumdaken inadvertently leaves the nation in the hands of Degwin Zabi, who eventually announces the Principality of Xeon's independence and declares war on the Federation.
9 months ago, the cluster of colonies
So I don't get it. The guy that died was a good guy, and the guy that took over was evil. I don't know.
Xeon and launched a war of independence against the Earth Federation.
Degwin's methods may have been questionable, but the dictator's son was responsible for truly pushing Xeon into villainous territory.
Yeah, so him, he's evil. This guy.
1億5000万の栄えあるジオン国民よ、戦いはこれからだ。
Seeking to destroy all human life
I
on
wonder who
Earth
number
to
one
make
is.
room for the nation's so-called superior race, Giren was even compared to Hitler by Degwin.
Oh my god.
Yes, a dictator, completely out of touch with the rest of the world. You seem to be following in his footsteps. Is that so?
Number 1,
Wow.
Scar, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh,
Please accept them into your loving arms. Please
I
grant
forgot
these
about
poor
him
lost souls
completely.
everlasting peace and salvation.
Craving justice for a cruel civil war that led to the slaughter of an entire nation,
How can I
the
forget about
serial
Scar?
killer's hatred is perfectly understandable.
Yeah, man.
Foolish alchemists who turn their backs on the ways of God. shall be punished.
Identified by an X-shaped facial wound, Scar sought retribution against state alchemists who were responsible for the vast majority
I mean, I don't
of
blame him.
deaths
I
during
really
the
do not
Ishvalan
blame
Civil
him.
War.
He
While the
definitely
villain's
justifiable.
efforts may have been
That's
driven
a great
by
number one
grief,
for me.
Scar exterminated state alchemists without discrimination.
I mean, he
and
killed the dog
serial
because
killer's
he's
actions
suffering. I
hardly
mean,
benefited the remaining Ishvalan refugees.
yeah, man. He went after specifically the ones that killed all these people as well.
But if anything, this act of revenge has some grounds of justification for the Ishvalan
Definitely,
survivor.
definitely. His whole clan got wiped out.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, so guys, that wraps up the top 10 anime characters who had justifiable motives. Good list, good list. Even though I knew like half of the list, yeah, but Scar, definitely agree with that. I completely forgot that character even existed. I forgot about him. But yeah, out of all the people, he's definitely more justifiable than what? Stain, what's his name again? Light, definitely. Like, he literally, they sorted his whole clan. He went to kill the state alchemists. I don't know, did he go for all of them? Because I think state alchemists, all of them were involved in that war, right? So yeah, he went for them specifically for the ones, like the top ones as well. Like the one that could use the flames. I forgot his name, Fire Alchemist. Roy Mustang, yeah, that's his name, yeah. He went after him, you know, all the top ones. He definitely number one, I agree with that. And the other ones, like I said, I haven't watched them, so I don't know too much about them, so I can't judge them. But the rest was good. Stain, Light, who else did we have? I forgot. I think the rest of them, I didn't know them. But yeah, great list by Watch Mojo. And yeah, guys, feel free to send me your top 10s, like to react to. Any top 10 could be Watch Mojo. It doesn't even have to be Watch Mojo, from any other anime creators. And yeah, as for my Ruby fights, next video will be a Ruby fight, so don't worry, I got you guys. I'll react to all of the fights in due time. But yeah, before we end this video, guys, please make sure to subscribe. As you know, I'm on the way to 500 subscribers, so I really appreciate if you can hit the subscribe button, guys. And we're closing on 400. We've got 5 more to go, so let's do it. And yeah, keep on showing me your support, guys. I really appreciate it. And put your post notifications on too, so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Your boy TFG, peace.